Man, my phone is hilarious. Hey, peace and blessings. Hope everybody's doing good. I just put on a video thing and this thing just, I don't know, the thing just be doing its own thing. I just shaved, so make sure my face look good. I'm not vain, but I like to make sure I look good. I hope everybody's doing good, man. Peace and blessings once again. I say special hellos to the chosen ones. Um, I don't like to make videos all the time, but when I get a chance to speak, I'll speak. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's in a righteous place. Hope everybody's in a positive place. I hope everybody's doing good. I know I'm not the most popular guy, and some of the things I've said may have come across as being far-fetched. Some of the things I've said has probably caused a lot of controversy. A lot of things I've said has probably caused people to I don't know, maybe think more than they often were thinking before, which is always a good thing, right? To always think for yourself as opposed to having others think for you, right? It's okay to question things, right? Um, we're coming to a time now that so much information. So much information has bombarded us that we had no choice um, to filter it somehow, whether that be on an individual level, um, on a community level, or as a collective, as a society. We had to filter all the information that we were getting. And, excuse me, whether we wanted to or not, at some point, we would have to start to think for ourselves, right? Things has to make sense to you first, right? And this is the insanity of some of the things that we see going on throughout society. Um, it has to make sense to you first, right? Um, I'm not pushing anything that I have on anybody, right? Um, it has to make sense to you, right? Um, that's why I'm not a big fan of agendas, right? If, for instance, if you choose to live a certain lifestyle, I don't think that your lifestyle should be pushed on me, pushed on others, or pushed on society. That is a choice that you have made, right? That's why I'm not a big fan of agendas, right? Whatever popularity that I do have, I want to encourage people. I want people to be in a positive place. I don't do this for no type of clout. I don't do this for no type of. I don't do it for anything. All right. I just be doing it just to do it. All right. I'm not getting no money off of this stuff. I'm not rich. You see how I live. I'm not balling. All right. But I make the best of what I do have, what I'm provided with. I Earlier today I was saying I was so thankful to the Most High for allowing me the opportunity to utilize the resources that I have to pay my bills. That way I don't have to owe anybody. I hate to owe people. I have another bill that I got to take care of. I haven't taken care of that bill yet. But it does feel good to take care of all your bills and not have to owe anybody. You don't have to look over your shoulders. It feels good. After paying my rent and pay my other bills, I feel good. I don't have to worry about anybody because I paid my dues in that sense. All right. I'm living off a little retirement check. Um, I shared with you guys when I was homeless. It wasn't because I was homeless because I didn't have the finances. It was a situation where I was trying to find somewhere suitable to live um, without any hassle, without any issues. Um, while I was in Florida, I was in a shelter there, and this is for entertainment and, and educational purposes only. While I was there, I met people. Um, some of them I even shared on my social media. I shared them. I shared some of these individuals on my YouTube channel. Right, showed them. Right. Um, I just want to say because of the knowledge that there are clones, Nephilim, fallen angels, aliens amongst us. I'm not too sure if all the individuals that I met at the at that homeless shelter I was staying at in Florida were human. So as a result, I would like if I've met you, say during my time period at that homeless shelter in Florida, do not contact me anymore. All right. My trust level for people is getting very, very, very low. All right. So the people that I met at the homeless shelter, do not contact me in any way, form, or fashion. Please. I'm not trying to contact you, so please do not contact me. I don't want to be mean or rude or we are living in an age now where not everybody that you see is human. I think it's just a matter of time until disclosure comes out and we know the truth. Not everybody that we see on this third dimensional plane is of man, is human, um, does not share our, how do I say this? They don't share our ideals, like if that makes sense. They don't share our ideals. So not everybody that we see and we encounter is human. All right. So if I've known you from the past and I've not contacted you, please don't contact me anymore. All right. I have no reason to engage with you. I'm going to wait till the end of time before I know who's human and who's not human, because I'm very, very scared. I'm going to be honest. I'm very, very scared and I'm very, very concerned for my well-being. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. People might think it's funny or they may think that I'm crazy, but I'm being honest. I'm very, very concerned about my well-being because I'm not sure who's human. I would like at some point for the powers that be to tell us that, hey, not everybody that you guys see on a day-to-day basis is human. I would feel so much better. Because I don't know if it's my telepathic abilities, my intuition, my God-given sensitivity to what's going on. I know that everybody around us is not human. That's why I stopped talking to my neighbors. I stopped talking to people because I'm not sure who's human because people act very, very weird and I want to be left alone. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to be left alone. That's why I try to go to the store. I don't talk to anybody. I don't engage with anybody. I try to leave people alone, give them their distance. I don't want anybody touching me because I'm not going to touch anybody. I want to be left alone. I'm doing my best to just try to be a good person and function in this reality. I don't know if it's the biblical rapture and demons are taking over. I don't know if the Antichrist is going to come and tell us that we got to take a chip or something like that. I probably won't participate in that. No problems. I'm not going to participate in that. So I don't know what's happening. Reality is becoming very, very scary to me. Very, very sketchy. All right. But I won't be taking no mark of the beast. I won't be going to no confinement camps or no concentration camps. Right. And I already see they already have one concentration camp in Florida. Right. and that's just going to be one of possibly many to come in the future. And people are already showing you that they have concentration camps set up for people that they're setting up. Lord have his mercies. I don't know what's going on in society. It is what it is. Right? I would hope to that the Lord will take me and possibly my vessel is perished so I don't have to go to no concentration camp. Because I don't think the things that's happening is cool. But it is what it is. It's just my opinion. What else I want to say? I didn't want to talk too much. I know now that low vibrating, low frequency demons, aliens, whatever you want to call them, they feed off of negative energy. And I told you guys about the chakras and the colors. I'm just gonna speak on the Sinners movie really, really fast. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. The character you knew as Stack, right? He died as a result of the female vampire killing him. But I don't know what kind of manifestation situation or parasitic. I'm not sure how his body was able to revive and come back to be. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how the vampire lore works. They bite you. I don't know. Maybe a demon possesses you. I don't know how it works. I'm very, very confused. But if you remember the movie, he was saying to his brother, "It's still me. It's still me." Now, with that being said, if you were to die and you were to come back, right, and you became a vampire, for instance, vampires are parasites to society. I'm going to be honest because they feed on the life force of others. They feed off the life force of others. I don't understand how it seemed to be like a cool thing whenever they're a parasitic race, right? I don't know why vampires was trending. I don't know why it's portrayed as being cool to be a vampire, when in reality you are a parasite to any biological life form that you may encounter. You're parasitic. Your only means is to feed on others. I hope that makes sense. All right. Their only means to survival is to take the life force from others. All right. Now he came back and he was saying, "It's me, it's me." If you're vibrating on a low frequency at your lower self, think of somebody that you know in your family that's not such a nice person, right? And they died and came back as a vampire. It's still them, but it's just them at their lowest, right? They're say they always mean sometimes, right? Then they're going to always be mean all the time because they're at their lowest at that point. Say they're greedy, they're going to be greedy all the time. Say they're conniving, they're troublemakers. They're going to be at that lowest point all the time. So in the movie, it might have been the same guy, Stack. It might have still been him, but it was just him at his lowest. I hope you understand. I hope that makes sense. That was him vibrating very, very low. Because he knows now that for him to survive, he has to do so through taking life from others. Or surviving off of the life force of others. He has nothing that he can benefit, right? Like, I don't know how does vampires benefit society? Let's just say if everybody that was human died, what would vampires do? They would probably feed on each other. Let me say that again. If everybody that was human, let's just say vampires, we're not going to say. If everybody that's human died, what would vampires do? They would feed on each other. Do you understand? Um, I've had some people from my according to this third dimensional realm, this matrix, this frequency, whatever this thing is. I've had people reach out to me that I knew from the past. I have to say this. If I've told you in the past not to call me or not to contact me anymore, I would ask that you respectfully please respect my wishes. Do not contact me anymore. If I knew you from the past, don't contact me anymore. I'm not sure if you're a human being. I'm not sure if you are of God's creation. I'm not sure if you were a Nephilim. I'm not sure if you're a fallen angel. I'm not sure if you're what the world is calling aliens. I'm not sure, right? So I want to cease all contact with people, right? I don't know who's a clone. The technology I was told was far more advanced than what we could ever think of as far as being a human being, right? So there possibly could be clones walking around, robots, all of that stuff. So people from my past that I've known you, um, do not call me anymore. Don't text me. Don't call me. Nothing. Okay? Until we can figure this whole thing out, till we figure out what's going on, I don't want nobody calling me. You know what? During the C-19 situation, a lot of people that I knew was acting funny and weird. And it was during that time period when I started to see things that scared me. And spiritually, I thought that possibly I was losing my mind. I thought that I was going crazy. I thought that it was the rapture. I thought that all the Christians were gone. I'm not going to lie to you. That's the truth. Like, I thought that I was the only person that probably believed or loved God that was still walking around, because it was very, very weird. And it's still very, very weird. Right? But I'm doing my best to hold on, because I don't know what's going on this realm or in this plane, or what this is. This could be hell, right? I'm not sure what's going on, right? But if I knew you from the past, do not call me. Don't text me, right? For real, and I'm being very, very serious. Don't call me. We're done. I don't know how clear that cannot be to you. We're done. We're not nothing anymore. When I was in New York, let me tell you guys a quick story. When I was in New York, I was homeless. I was trying to go to school. The school situation didn't work out because it turns out that the people at that school were not human. All right. It was supposed to be a school for uh, what was the school for again? Personal fitness. That's what I was trying to go to school for. Just trying to better myself. But it turns out that those people weren't human. That's just my opinion. I don't think they were human. We're waiting for disclosure. When disclosure comes out, then everything will be confirmed for me. Right? But those people were not human. So that's why I left that school. As a result of that, the powers that be saw it was fit for me not to find an apartment. So I was walking the streets of New York until my feet was bleeding. My feet were swollen, everything. And I come from a pretty big family, and I have family in New York. And I was living on the streets. sleeping in abandoned buildings. I was collecting cans and bottles just to survive. After I used up all my money for like buying food and things of that nature. So if my family, if you have knowledge of me being homeless and suffering and being on the street, and I said to you guys that fallen angels, aliens, Nephilim, whatever they are, they feed the custodians, Anunnaki, whatever, they feed off of our misery, our pain. When we're going through bad stuff, when negative things are happening to us, that is the same energy that my family was giving to me. They were happy to see me go through what I was going through. So as a result of that, now, if you think that we're family, we are not. I'm completely done with everybody that I've known. I don't care if we're blood based on this third dimensional realm. I don't care if we're supposed to be family. We are nothing anymore. That goes for my mother, Evelyn Burke. That goes for her sick husband, Loxley Burke. That goes for my quote unquote brothers, Conroy Burke, Alden Burke. We are nothing anymore. That is on everything that I love. Until the end of time. If I'm wrong, the universal creator, Heavenly Father, God will tell me that I'm wrong. But until that time, do not talk to me. Do not call me. We are done. We are not family anymore. That goes for my cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody. We are done. When the Most High comes down and touches this planet and I have to stand before him on Judgment Day, he will tell me why I was wrong. But until that time, I don't want to talk to none of y'all. This is not no family, and I am not part of this family. And this is not no bad blood or me being emotional or toxic or whatever, or me being crazy. No, I know what crazy is. Crazy is disregarding your family members and disrespecting your family members. Crazy is scheming and taking and trying to steal money from your family members, trying to plot their downfall, trying to make them lose their life over insurance money. I want nothing to do with this family. Y'all stop calling me. Don't call me, text me, nothing. We're done. The next place I want to see you is online at Judgment Day. And I'm so serious. Chosen ones, be safe. People with a soul, be safe. Continue to be righteous. I hope I'll continue to encourage you. Chosen ones, I'm not crazy. I'm not insane or nothing like that. All right? I'm just doing my best to protect myself and to keep my peace and to protect my peace. Peace of mind is very, very important to me. All right? We are going into the last days. People could believe whatever they want to believe. We're going into the last days. Things that we should have been told, we're just finding out about now. That everybody, for instance, is not human. That song, They're Not Like Us, is very, 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 very relevant. It makes sense to me now why Kendrick Lamar put out that song, They're Not Like Us, because not everybody's human. And that's not me clout chasing. That's not me trying to look for a rap battle with him, because I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not looking for a rap battle with anybody. I'm done with that foolishness too. All right? I'm done. But disclosure, hopefully, is coming, because everybody around us is not human. These reptilians, aliens, they play different roles in different people. Shakespeare said it. The world is a stage. These people act like they're nice. They act like they're kind. They act like they care about you. They don't. The same people that are politicians are movie stars, are musicians. It's the truth. These people can look and act like anybody they want. Heaven does not have a ghetto.